of the Croatian Presidency of the Council of the European Union. I know you've been waiting for a while, so I would like to invite Ambassador Daniela Barišić, Croatian Ambassador to Kosovo, to present the priorities, and then also Ambassador Natalia Apostolova, Head of the EU Office in Kosovo and EU Special Representative, to also outline how the EU and Croatia will work together during these 6 months.
Ladies and gentlemen, Deputy Prime Ministers, Member of the Government, Member of the Parliament, leaders of the political parties, dear friends. Thank you all for being with us today at the presentation of the priorities of the Croatian Presidency of the Council of the European Union. For Croatia, the European Union was and is an unprecedented peace project and a community that bases its strength on shared values and solidarity. For my country, EU membership was a strategic aim since we gained our independence in 1991, and we achieved that goal, membership, in 2013. Today, we are honored to be at the helm of the presidency, and it comes at the beginning of the new legislative and institutional cycle in the European Union, but it also comes at a time of great challenges and changes for the European Union and the member states. We believe that those challenges can be addressed only by acting together, united in a strong Europe. So that is why we have chosen a strong Europe in a world of challenges as a motto. We believe that it reflects the vision of European Union that acts for the benefit of all its member states and citizens. Our presidency program is divided into 4 priority areas: Europe that develops, Europe that connects, Europe that protects, and influential Europe. At the same time, there are 4 overarching priorities that we will address during our presidency: multi-annual financial framework, enlargement, the Conference on the Future of Europe, and new relations with the United Kingdom. With regards to the first priority, Europe that develops, the main objective is to ensure a balanced, sustainable, and inclusive development of the Union, which takes into account the specificities and the needs of all member states, as well as the regions within the member states. We will also advocate a strong single market, enhancing the Union's competitiveness through cohesion and convergence, improving digitalization, investing in innovation and research, and developing the skills for jobs and profession of the future, because it is of utter importance to ensure better living conditions and prospects for all European citizens. We aim to address the pressing issue of demographic challenges by opening a broad discussion on how to respond to those challenges using the views and best practices of the member states. We will also advocate for the empowerment of women in society and on the labor market, and address the need for creating possibilities for youth, especially in rural areas. Only together we can work to achieve the EU's climate neutrality by 2050, and in order to achieve that goal, it is vital to encourage sustainable growth and tackle the most important issue of climate change by taking the steps in developing an EU Green Deal. Under our second priority, Europe that connects, we will promote initiatives contributing to transport, energy, and digital connectivity to achieve better cohesion among member states. We'll also encourage policies that bring together the citizens of the Union, especially through sports, culture, education, and we will advocate mobility in the cultural and creative sector, as well as balanced mobility of researchers, scientists, students, and teachers. We will emphasize the promotion and protection of our cultural heritage, and a great example is the city of Rijeka, the European Capital of Culture 2020, with the motto "Cultural diversity that contributes to the social and economic development of Europe." Europe that protects is a third pillar that focuses on providing a peaceful environment for EU citizens, strengthening internal security and effective protection of the external borders of the European Union. As a matter of priority, we will work on the Union's new strategic guidelines in the areas of freedom, security, and justice. We'll also work on solutions for a sustainable and effective system of migration and asylum policies. The protection of fundamental values and principles is crucial for the Union, so we will advocate a comprehensive approach to the rule of law as fundamental EU value. We'll work on further strengthening of resilience to hybrid and cyber threats, as well as on the prevention of the spread of fake news, intolerance, and misinformation on digital platforms. The fourth pillar, An Influential Europe, focuses on Europe as a global leader and strong partner to its neighbors. Being one of 3 largest global players in international trade, and with a human potential of the 500 million of citizens, European Union has to speak with one loud voice to protect and promote our common values and interests: democracy, liberty, rule of law, and market economy. In the world full of challenges, a single country cannot tackle international challenges alone. So this requires further development of our capabilities in the joint action, including defense and complementarity with NATO, as well as a further strengthening of the European security and defense cooperation. If we want to have the leading role, we need to improve our visibility and credibility, both on a global scale and in our neighborhood, from east to south, including Southeast Europe. So we're preparing EU Western Balkans Summit in Zagreb and EU Eastern Partnership Countries Summit in Brussels in June. We see the Zagreb Summit in May as a unique opportunity to set a political and strategic roadmap for the next years, because we see enlargement process as a guarantee for progress and stability in Southeast Europe. This is the moment to send a strategic message to the region. Our proposal is to hold regular meetings on this topic every second year on the basis of a structured framework, because we think that this is something that has been lacking in relations between the EU and the Western Balkan countries to date. We believe that Zagreb Summit will put the enlargement policy in a new, better structured and more affirmative context than it has been the case since the Croatia's accession in 2013. We also believe that with the new methodology of accession negotiations, which the Commission is preparing, we could expect the positive steps closer to the objective of opening the negotiations with North Macedonia and Albania. As far as enlargement is concerned, we are aware that it's not as enthusiastically perceived at national levels, either by the public or political parties.
Dear Ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen, let me start by thanking Ambassador Krieshtenval for her dedicated work and for the Finnish presidency indeed in the previous 6 months. Expertly, Finland steered the work of the Union towards a new strategic agenda with its key objectives of environmentally sustainable economic growth, social inclusion, and fostering of citizens' competencies in the environment shape and utilization. The European Green Deal, presented by the new Commission, will significantly increase the effectiveness of EU climate policy. The work of leading the Council of the EU as presidency now hands over to Croatia, and I thank Ambassador Varisic for the close and engaging partnership we already have. The presidency handover is especially exciting, as it will be the first time Croatia, the EU's youngest member state, holds its important role. 2020 is a time for change and renewal for our common project, a time when effective leadership is more than ever required. The further development of capacities and instruments for common action is the only way to strengthen the Union's leading role on a global scale. On Saturday, the UK will have left our Union to chart a different course. Our unity will remain necessary as we negotiate our future relationship. The commitments we made with the European Green Deal will be tested globally and locally. The negotiations over the new Union budget until 2027 will enter the crucial home stretch with negotiations over all aspects of Union policy and funding, extremely important to ensure the smooth functioning of the EU and the implementation of planned programs, including IPA, the Instrument for Pre-Accession, and how it can be better serve our common interests in the neighborhood. Our neighborhood will be looking for clear perspective on the way ahead for enlargement, with the decision to start negotiations with Albania and North Macedonia imminently on the horizon. In this last regard, the most important political event, as already mentioned by the Ambassador, will be the Zagreb Summit in May, focusing on a responsible approach to the neighborhood and the continuation of a credible and effective enlargement policy 20 years after the new integration process of the Western Balkans started towards stability, security, and further economic development and interconnectedness of the European continent. I am convinced that Croatia, with its experience in the region and its desire to prove to everyone how far the country has come since joining our Union, will be an energetic, fair-minded, and credible presidency. It will be a challenge, as all presidencies are, but it is a real chance for Croatia to showcase its European values. Thank you, and good luck to the year.